You're watching Inside Automotive with Jim Fitzpatrick.
Hey everyone, Jim Fitzpatrick. Welcome into another edition of Inside Automotive right here at the CBT Automotive Network. Automotive Mastermind announced today that Aaron Baldwin, formerly Chief Product Officer, has been promoted into the role of CEO. Joining us now with more on this announcement is Aaron Baldwin. Thank you so much, Aaron, for joining us, and congratulations on the big news.
Thank you, Jim, and thank you for having me.
Yeah, for sure. So, this is, I know, a role that you're going to do very well in, as you have done phenomenal work in the previous roles as CPO with the company. So, as the CEO, what will be your first priority?
Yeah, that's a great question, Jim. And, I think there's two real main things that I want to focus on in these initial few days, and that's really connecting directly with our customers and having more in-depth conversations with them about how Mastermind is really working for them in their businesses and what opportunities we have to better serve them. But I also want to take time and speak to all of the employees at Automotive Mastermind, which we affectionately call Masterminds, and really get a sense from them on how they are feeling out there, especially as transitions like this can be disruptive. Sure. And really learning from them what we could be doing better as an organization and building culture to continue supporting our team members for having a great place to work.
Sure. How many people make up the team now?
There's about 450 masterminds across 4 different countries.
Oh my gosh, that's pretty impressive. That's really something. So, do you have any big changes that you want to implement within the business?
No, absolutely not, Jim. I mean, this is such a fantastic business with a fantastic culture, an amazing group of people, an amazing product strategy that we've built over the last 4 to 5 years. So there's nothing that I can think of that would be any major change that would need to happen for this organization. It's a great place, and we've got a great strategy, and we've got a great group of customers, and we're just going to keep on going.
Well, speaking of the customers, if you had to pick one thing that you want the dealers to know about Mastermind, what would it be?
And we've talked about this in the past too, Jim, and that's, we're not the same Mastermind that got started as an equity mining or a data mining company, many years ago under Marco Schnabel and Johannes. We've evolved a lot in the last 5 years and really, educating the marketplace and educating dealers on what Mastermind really is today, I think is a critically important message. As I think about what that is and where I really want to kind of focus that attention and energy is around what we have within our data sets. And so our ability to predict who's about to be in market for what and at what price, it's all foundationally coming from really great data management, really great data predictions that we're running. And those are things that we are now supplying to dealers. There's a few different dealer groups. It started with Morgan Automotive and now supporting 5 additional dealer groups across the country on actually getting this data out into their operational tool sets, making it part of their core workflows inside of their dealerships and inside of their operations. And really telling that story about how our data can better serve their businesses beyond what the what the normal thought process is about core Mastermind and what Mastermind has been historically to the market.
You've mentioned a couple of things there, but what is your vision for the future business?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. If we go to the other announcement that happened last week with S&P Global making the announcement that they are going to spin off the mobility division, which is inclusive of us at Automotive Mastermind, Automotive Insights business, which includes Polk Automotive Solutions, as well as Market Scan and Carfax. Being a new self-contained publicly held company is going to allow us to work even more closely together and to create better connectivity across all of our different data products. And what that ultimately will yield for our customers and for our business is better predictions, better products, and our ability to build more powerful solutions for our automotive partners in both the OEMs and the dealers.
Sure. This is a big move for the company. Your executive team has been together now for 4 years and doing great things. How do you feel about taking over?
Um, excited, confident, especially because of the executive leadership team that is here and our
Sure.
senior leadership team and even the broader masterminds, right? I mean, we've just got such a phenomenal group of people, and I'm, honestly honored to be able to serve the business in this broader role, in this broader capacity, and humbled by it. So I feel very excited and very confident for the future. And, if I'm being honest, a little bit nervous.
Of course.
uh, but yeah, very confident about what we can accomplish together.
Yeah, that's fantastic. You've had an impressive career in automotive and SaaS technology over the years. What can you say to young leaders in the automotive SaaS environment as they build their careers? I mean, they're looking at you. Here you are, now the new CEO of Mastermind. So what's the most important skill set that you've developed?
That's a great question, Jim. And I can think of two very important skill sets that I've developed over the years. One is the ability to listen, and listening is not just the act of hearing what somebody has to say and starting to think about what your response going to be, but really absorbing that for what it is,
Mm-hmm.
and making sure that you're listening very closely to your team members, to other people who may be in other departments within your organization. They've all got fantastic ideas. They all have challenges. And if you're listening completely to that, then you can really spend a lot of time working really hard on the problem itself.
Yeah.
And then there's another one that was shared with me from an old colleague from my Asbury days, who's also still in automotive. I'm just going to do a little name drop. Stefan Ferry told me this many, many years ago. You can have a disagreement with people around, but being respectful and making sure that you're building bridges goes a long way. And relationships, especially in this industry, are very, very important. It might be a big industry, but as we all know, it is very close-knit and small at heart.
Sure, no question. We're seeing a lot of disruption right now in the marketplace due to the president's tariffs. How do you feel about the next 3 quarters ahead in the business?
Yeah, one of the things that my predecessor Matt Leone always talked to us in the organization about is a concept called VUCA: volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. And there's certainly some uncertainty, especially within the tariff environment. And as I think about how that's going to impact the industry at large, I think that one thing that we have seen from the automotive, especially the retail automotive side, in the dealer network and with all the partners that support the dealer network, is that we take change, we take volatility, and we take uncertainty very well. We know how to pivot, and we know how to best navigate even these types of difficult times. I think back to the inventory shortage and COVID. We found a way to do business even when the showrooms were closed. We found a way to really strengthen used cars when new cars weren't available, and we found interesting ways to still keep those new car sales going and building up order pipelines when we didn't know exactly when those vehicles were going to be coming in. So we are a very flexible industry, and we're very creative about attacking these problems. And as long as we stay hard, and focus really hard on those problems, we'll succeed as an industry.
Yeah, no question about it. Aaron Baldwin, the new CEO of Automotive Mastermind. Thank you so much for stopping by CBT News with this big announcement, and congratulations to you. If there's anything we can do here at CBT News to help your efforts, by all means, give us a call. But congratulations.
I sure will. Okay. Thank you so much, Jim.
Great, thank you.
Thanks for watching Inside Automotive with Jim Fitzpatrick.